Hello everyone and welcome to yet another video. So, lately you've seen that I've been doing quite a few guides. I mean, I've gone ahead and deleted a CPU on camera that went mostly okay. Go ahead and told you how to go ahead and build a PC. Well, today we're taking a look at something a little different. So you bought your PC, maybe you've built it out of used parts and, well, your graphics card, it's overheating. Well, generally speaking, one of the possible issues is, well, could be the thermal paste is just absolutely terrible. A lot of companies have been known to, well, use substandard paste in a lot of their systems. So, what I'm going to be showing you to do today is, one, we'll be taking apart this little card here. Two, any other sort of issues you might go ahead and encounter with it, and of course, things to keep in mind. So, let's get on with the video. Alright, so, first off, what do you need? Number one, you need your graphics card. It'd be a bit pointless to go ahead and be doing all this without the thing that you're doing it to. Okay. You need some basic tools. I'm literally just recommending you have a general screwdriver and a few cross bits. Certain graphics cards might have different bits, hence the reason why it's always good to have a decent set of bits to choose from. Put that away. You're going to want some rubbing alcohol and something to go ahead and wipe off the old thermal paste and alcohol with. And of course you'll need some new thermal paste. Now you can do this with liquid metal, but before you go ahead and decide to do something like that, actually take a look at what the heatsink is made out of, or even check on the manufacturer's website to see if they mention it. If it's made out of aluminium like this, you can't do liquid metal. You do liquid metal, you're going to basically, it will eat away at the heatsink, so you can't do that. If it's copper or nickel-plated copper, you're perfectly fine. You can use liquid metal if you choose, but for this one, we're going to be doing some thermal paste. So, that's the kit. Let's see how you do this. Alright then, so, to start off, we've got, well, also I recommend that you get one of these. This isn't just a hard drive, this is a hard drive that I've repurposed into a magnetic part tray, so you don't lose any screws or anything. If you can, use a magnetic part tray. If not, just use something that you can separate all the screws into so you know where they come from originally. So starting off, we're going to flip the card over, and generally there'll be a load of screws on the back. Because this is a pretty basic card, we've only got the 4 screws that hold on the heatsink. So go ahead and get a bit to make sure it's the right size. Yeah, that's a perfect fit. Now a lot of higher end cards, you'll also have a back plate or even multiple parts on the front for the heatsink. Like you might have the heatsink for the GPU itself, and then you might also have a secondary heatsink that covers all the VRMs, stuff like that. Luckily this is pretty basic, so this is quite simple as we're going to undo all the screws on the back. Just go ahead and put them to one side. Also, yeah, I was saying about doing this to an old one. This one isn't old. I am breaking my warranty to do this, you guys. Warranty void if removed. Oh well. And warranty gone. There we go, and one last screw and my entire warranty later, we can go ahead and pull off the card itself. So we're just going to pull that off to one side. Okay. Looks like this one's a little bit tight. We're going to undo this here. This is the power for the fan. Careful with this, you don't want to rip the socket off of the card itself. There we go, that's nicely off. There we go, we've got our exposed card and our heatsink. Now optionally, you can also go ahead and undo these 4 screws here to take off this heatsink so you can clean underneath the blades and clean the heatsink out properly. We might do that in a bit. Okay, make sure there's nothing else on the board that you need to go ahead and remove, depending on what it is. And because of that, well, that's all fine and dandy. We'll get to removing all the gunk off of here and replace it with something decent. Okay, so now moving on to removing the old thermal paste. So what I like to use is this isopropyl alcohol by Hexail. 99%, means 99.9% strength, so literally almost all of it is pure alcohol, which is great for stuff like this. It makes it nice and quick. If you want, I'll leave a link in the description for it. Okay, so just going to go ahead and put some on there. leave that on there to go ahead and soak in, because depending on how old it is, it might take a minute for it to at least soak a little, because otherwise it'll be like trying to go ahead and scrape off something that's solid still. This way it both moisturises it as well as it doesn't. Okay, same on here, and we can now start on here. Okay, so now that's done. See here, the card's looking nice and clean. Same here on the heatsink, completely clean. So we'll move on to applying the new thermal paste, and then hopefully this will be running nice and cool now. Alright, so card's clean, no more the old thermal gunk on it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and apply some new thermal paste. Carefully put some of this on there. You won't need too much, but make sure that you definitely get enough to go ahead and cover all of the GPU itself. And when you're doing this, try and make sure that either one, you're super safe and you use conformal coating, or you just make sure that you get a non-conductive thermal compound. I don't mean non-thermally conductive, I mean electrically. Because often on chips like this, if you look around it, you can see there's loads of little resistors. And if they short out, you're going to have a very bad time. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to plug the heatsink fan back on. Nice, done. And we're just going to go ahead and line up with the holes on the heatsink. Okay. That's the one reason why I hate these lower end cards. There's nothing that holds it in place. And do a decent job of it. You don't scratch the board or something. And then 5 seconds in, it just go ahead and flings off in a random direction. And you're suddenly scraping the blade board with your screwdriver like that. Okay then, so that is the card reassembled. Hopefully it still works. I will find out in a minute whether it still works. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to jump to reinstalling it. Let's say reinstalling it. We'll just generally go ahead and jump to, once it's installed, things you might need to do, like reset drivers or stuff like that, depending on what you've done. Really don't like that scratch. But alright, so I will be back with you in a minute on the desktop. Okay, as you can see, luckily we're back on the desktop. Turns out I didn't kill it, but didn't have any issues either. So, I'm going to tell you what you do if you did have some sort of issues, like with a driver or whatever. So you're going to open up your NVIDIA GeForce Experience when it loads up. Of course, because I'm still a bit wary on the off chance that I might have damaged something, I'm going to jump over to settings just to double check everything is fine. It shows up there, that's good. So what you do is you go over to drivers, you go where it says there, reinstall driver, and do that. So that should hopefully solve any issues. Leave comments if you have any. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of a comment below. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with me, the 117th Con. Also, check out the links in the description for my Facebook, Twitter and Twitch pages. And of course, as always, this has been the 117th Con, signing off folks. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.